This ain't crazy talk. I know it happened, bro.
Well then,
I know.
So what, you want to tell it or not? Because either you're going to hold it in and let it destroy your life, or you just going to tell it now, or you don't even have to tell it. You want other people to tell. But see, people are not going to sit there and say stuff for you, Bryshere, and then you get scared and be like, oh.
So what's bothering me is that being a celebrity sometimes comes with, like, everybody wants to be successful in a celebrity and stuff like that, but it comes with, you know, bullshit sometimes, and, you know, that's the only thing that I hate about it.
People are questioning how many men Will and Jada may have negatively affected, as the situation around Bryshere looks increasingly serious. Former co-stars, including Taraji P. Henson, are now speaking out about painful experiences and hidden trauma. Taraji, who understands the struggles of Hollywood, feels that what she learned about Will and Jada's actions toward Bryshere suggests he may not have had a fair chance to leave the industry in a healthy state. Overall impact.
Besties, this till today is still one of the scariest transformations I've ever seen in my life. To go from this fine, young, rich, millions of followers, you know what I'm saying? You could start any business you want, you could do whatever you want, you are known around the world, into this in a matter of years? Baby, this ain't just drugs.
Most of the stories about Bryce suggest that things went badly after his own mother placed him under Will and Jada's so-called mentorship. People say this decision changed his life in a harmful way. Recently, Bryce went live with a friend and became emotional, hinting that something serious may have happened to him. He also said he wants to speak openly one day, but he is afraid of possible consequences if he tells everything publicly.
It was you. Listen, you are not the fault of the things that happened to you. Okay? You did not lose any. Listen. Listen. You did not lose any. Listen, Brian. Listen.
Go ahead.
You did not lose anything. You had a little trouble, and it happens. Just get back. Learn from it. Do your music. Put your story into your music. Make it 20 times better. I always told you
I got one try.
You don't have one. The thing is, if you believe in God, God is the God of second chances.
Bryce's friend was later asked how this video ended up being shared publicly, and he explained that Bryce is still deeply afraid to talk about what he went through. According to him, that fear was placed in Bryce through manipulation and pressure over time. He said that during their conversation, he felt it was important to release the clip because keeping everything hidden was making Bryce suffer even more inside. In his view, Bryce needed to see that people do care about his mental health and overall well-being, instead of feeling completely alone. He also tried to show that Bryce is not an unstable or dangerous person, but someone who reacts differently depending on his emotional triggers and past experiences. He added that staying silent would only continue to protect people who may have harmed or taken advantage of him, and that those alleged individuals should not be allowed to keep their actions hidden while moving on with their lives. After the video spread, many people on social media reacted strongly and encouraged Bryce not to stay quiet and to speak out about everything he went through. Some even said he should reveal the names of those who treated him unfairly. Support also came from figures like Terrence Howard, who reportedly said he had seen how Bryce was treated firsthand and believed the concerns were serious. Taraji P. Henson also reportedly expressed frustration and concern, suggesting she would not ignore what was happening and pointing toward people she believes may have used a mentorship setup as a way to control or influence young actors while protecting their own image. Looking back, Bryce's early career had a lot of promise. He was gaining attention as a young rapper, performing at music events in Philadelphia, and even opening for well-known artists like 2 Chainz and Fabulous. His talent and potential were widely recognized, and industry figures like Charlie Mack helped connect him with bigger opportunities. Things seemed to reach a high point when he was cast as Hakeem in a major TV show in 2015 at just 17 years old, and he also secured a record deal with Columbia Records that same year. At that time, many people called him the next big star, and Will Smith publicly announced support for him, saying he would guide Bryce and help shape his career moving forward.
I'm watching him, he's with my man Charlie Mack, so Charlie was with me every step of the way, first out the limo, so Charlie has been with me, 30 years coming up in the business. So, you know, he's surrounded by a whole lot of strength. He's surrounded by a whole lot of love. And all he has to do is add discipline, and he's going to be all right.
Taraji P. Henson spoke about how powerful people in the entertainment industry often take advantage of young men behind the scenes. She said she had not personally witnessed it, but many believe it is an unspoken reality that some actors feel pressured to face if they want to move ahead in their careers. Around Hollywood, there have long been rumors involving major figures, including claims connected to Clive Davis and others. Some gossip also suggests that Will Smith's early rise in the industry involved influential people like Quincy Jones and Benny Medina, though these claims remain unverified and widely debated. According to industry stories, the role of the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was first offered to the rap duo Kid and Play, but they turned it down after their success in music and films like House Party. After that, Benny Medina discovered Will Smith's growing popularity as a rapper and saw his potential for television. He later arranged meetings and introduced him to key industry figures, including Quincy Jones, in hopes of securing the role. Will eventually landed the part after these introductions, which changed his career forever. However, much of the surrounding narrative remains based on rumors and speculation rather than confirmed facts.
At NBC, before Fresh Prince,
right?
And we turned that down, and they end up getting that. Right. How'd that work out?
Yeah,
you know
it's kind of it went backwards. Yeah. I was going to talk about that.
In the cartoon series, that we told our people to tell Warren Littlefield, who was running NBC at the time, we was like, man, this is how smart we were, right? We was like, man, fuck your fucking TV show. You clip this cartoon, we don't want it. We don't want your sitcom. Fucking tear up the shit. We don't want to do a sitcom with you if you cut the cartoon. That's what we told them. And our management was like, you motherfuckers are crazy. What the you fucking Queens motherfucker. And that's what we did. So they, you know what I'm saying? That deal went away. That's the deal and Jeff and them, Will and them slid right up in that. That was the shit. We'd have had that shit first. We'd have had both.
Oh yeah, Quincy Jones said,
how'd that work out? What happened to Will Smith? What happened to that guy?
He does movies every so often.
Comedian Bert Kreischer shared that Will Smith once invited him to watch a movie and discuss a possible role. Later, after talking with his father, Bert began to suspect that the meeting may have had hidden intentions beyond just a friendly or professional offer.
And he liked me. He was like, let's go see a movie. I was like, okay.
You guys went to a movie.
I called my dad and I was like, I got in the car, my dad goes, how'd it go? I went great. He was like, really? And I said, yeah, we're going to the movies. My dad's like, what? I go, we're going to the movies. And he was like, want a date? And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know, I really didn't ask. Like, I was just needing, and he was like, what do you mean? Like, what, you and him are going to the movies together? I was like, yeah, I guess. And I was like, it's at Planet Hollywood. And he was like, they have a movie theater there? I was like, Dad, I don't know. Maybe we'll go get lunch there and dinner and then we'll go to the movies? And he was like, oh, buddy, he's trying to fuck you. I go, what? And he goes, listen, this is very popular in Hollywood. These guys have had so much pussy, they get tired of it. And so they're trying to turn out young boys.
At first, Jada was said to be introduced to help Bryce feel more relaxed and supported around the Smith family. However, reports later claimed that their relationship turned inappropriate, similar to earlier rumors involving August Alsina. According to Taraji P. Henson, even if Bryce wanted to step away, he may have already felt stuck in the situation. Some believe his young age made him emotionally attached, as he trusted them to guide and protect him while he was trying to build his career. There are also claims that leaving could have been risky for him, as people in power might have spread damaging stories or false accusations to ruin his reputation and block his future opportunities in the industry. Because of this fear, it is said that Bryce felt pressured to stay silent and continue under their influence. Meanwhile, a former assistant linked to the Smith family has also allegedly come forward with disturbing details, adding more weight to the ongoing controversy.
I rob in Chicago for Empire. It's a damn mess. It's no other way to put it. This dude is going crazy, right? He's out there allegedly with male prostitutes. He's pissing in the trailer. He's acting psychotic, right?
The same thing he's doing now.
Beyond that. But this is why a show is going on. I pulled him to the side. I said, listen, I'm here to help you and so forth and so on. So he was like, all right, I feel that. He said, everybody on the set know you. Everybody seem like they love you. I want to love you because everybody else love you. I said, if that's what you want to do, then do it. But he kept acting up. And then one day I said, what the F is wrong with you? And he was like, you know. He said, you know Will raped me. You know Diddy made me suck his penis. You know what's going on. You know Charlie made me suck. And I said, I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. So he crying, no blood is coming from his nose. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And I'm like, yo, listen, somebody stole 2 hard drives from Jada's house. So now we get into why she's even more mad. Jada will watch at the houses. She had her laptop. She would stick her hard drive in, right? Boom, and hook it up to the TV. And she could play whatever video she watching. So I'm seeing videos of her and Will and a bunch of other, some celebrities, everything. Because remember, the last interview I told you, if you don't sue me, I'm gonna let people know who you've been hitting with them dildos. And I said, if you don't sue, I'm gonna sue. So I told you, being Muslim, whatever I say I'm gonna do, that's what I'm gonna do, period. And I gotta have evidence. So she's sitting down here watching, playing with herself, high as a kite, right? Not caring who's in the house, whether kids watching, nothing. She's in her own world. So that's how I was able to see the tapes. I saw them, and I saw some things that were unreal, and I saw celebrities on the tape.
Ooh.
I'm under penalty of perjury. If anything in here is a lie, my ass going to jail, period. There's no if, there's no ends, there's no buts. You know what you and Diddy was doing together in y'all younger years. All that's coming out.
Who else did you see allegedly on the tapes?
Tyrese with Will and Jada. Then the one with Charlie Mack and Will. Jada's not on it, but you can hear her say, make him spit up, period. So when these tapes come out, people will know I'm telling the absolute truth.
Allegedly.
So it's time for everybody that got a credible story, I should say, to start the process.
You know, but when you lose your man card, that's the only thing I can think of. You lose your damn man card.
What is that? What do you mean by that?
You give up your ability, your right to being a man. A man don't take it, a man gives it. So when you give up that man card, you don't get that back.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
No, I'm saying what I'm saying. You don't get that back. You come into this world as a man one time. You give up that right for anything, for fear of being hurt, fear of somebody doing something, for wanting to gain something. When you give up that man card right, you lose some spiritual energy that has always been pushing through but when you give up your manhood, I've never seen somebody recover from it. That was all the people that went to the puffy parties. That was all the people that did all those things thinking that there was never going to be a consequence for what they were doing. Get punked out and pimped out by some greater desire. You shouldn't have a greater desire than being a man.
According to claims, after finishing with him, they blacklisted Bryce so others would not support him. This reportedly affected him badly, leading to mental distress, substance abuse, arrests, loss of music work and performances, leaving him struggling to survive financially.
When I'm in Chicago, this guy's acting erratic. Crazy. He's getting stopped by the cops. There's male prostitutes involved. There's mental illness involved. There's drug use involved. And I'm really trying to see what happened to this guy. And one day he said, you know what happened. You know that Will R-worded me, or however y'all kind of say it on YouTube. You know that Diddy sexually assaulted me, and you know Charlie Mack made me suck his private part, right? And I'm like, whoa, this was a full admittance.
Reports claim that Taraji P. Henson privately tried to reach out and support Bryce, hoping to help him recover, but people say he is in a very difficult place right now. She is still said to care about his situation, yet she reportedly holds Will and Jada responsible for what he is going through. Because of this tension, many believe there is distance between Taraji and Jada, as they are rarely seen together at events. Some even say Taraji may eventually speak publicly about everything once she feels ready, and others might agree with her view. There are also strong opinions circulating online about Will and Jada, with critics blaming them for causing lasting harm. Bryce's situation has sparked a lot of debate, And many are now wondering if he will eventually break his silence and share his full experience in his own words.